I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title. Okay. Y'all know what we're going to get into this good Sunday evening. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. I hope you guys also had a really good weekend. Y'all, we have Lives Life and we got Key +3. Y'all remember Key? Keeping Up with the Kennedys? Child, how could we forget Key? About 4-5 months ago, child, she did a reaction video with her mama in the background. Baby, even now, every time I think about that video, I just tickles myself, honey. Her mama was about it, okay? Well, y'all, Key had a video or a live stream she put up today. She didn't get some good news, okay? Apparently, um, Key working depending my okay, girl. Hey, Newton, thank you so much for letting me know you're here, girl. So apparently, y'all, Daddy Meisha has broke Key's heart again. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. Okay, you said I just made me some fried cabbage and cornbread. So good. Ooh, yes, honey, that sounds real good. Okay, girl, that sounds real good. I actually made some spaghetti and salad for dinner. Something, not real heavy, just something kind of quick. Yes, let's kick this work week off. Um, Fried cabbage and cornbread sounds so good. Yes, it does. It's definitely a meal that will warm your belly, honey. I love me some cabbage. Okay, y'all. So Olivia went live, and we're gonna look at her live first. I'm gonna say this before we get into Olivia's live. You know, I don't even know what to say. Olivia, in my opinion, Olivia is a very vindictive person. Oh, I'm sorry, Curly. She is a very vindictive person. She is uh oh, I'm sorry to hear this, Sierra. Oh my goodness, girl. I am so sorry to hear that. We definitely will keep your family in our prayers. Y'all make sure y'all put some prayer emojis in the chat for Sierra. She lost her grandmother this week. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am, Sierra. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So, no, she don't, Lisa. Again, Sierra. I'm sorry, baby. I just looked at your chat again. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, that's true, Black and Bougie. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being so supportive to support Sierra or to Sierra. She's in the chat all the time. She is definitely one of our break room sis. And I really appreciate you guys putting your arms around Sierra. Thank you so much. Again, Sierra, thank you for sharing that with us. And again, you and your family are definitely going to be in our thoughts and prayers. All right. Um, so Olivia, in my opinion, yeah, we've seen Olivia on this internet. I mean, just a couple days ago, she came on here and tried to stir the pot with Ming and Chrissy and Jasmine, and it didn't work. Although they all kind of said something to her, but it really didn't take legs and walk. Um, I would encourage Olivia to maybe touch some grass. Just reach out and sis and get out and touch some grass. stop living at every moment on the internet. I mean, my goodness gracious, girl. There is so much more going on that I would think she would need to be concerned with. Y'all know Key and Olivia had some words this year, and it's no more than whoever else Olivia's had words with. But she did a short live stream while she, I guess it was her weekend to have her kiddos over there, and she did a live stream. And Olivia basically says, everybody laughs at her, and now everybody is getting their karma because people have sat and laughed at her. And here's the thing: I think the reason why people have laughed at Olivia, have mocked Olivia for the things that she's went through, because Olivia basically wasn't transparent in the beginning about everything she has went through. She tried to lie and shimmy around the situation, try to make like it was everybody's fault except hers. And once the story started getting told and she basically started getting busted out in her lies, that's what people were laughing about. Gerard leaving her for another woman. I mean, sis, how sorry do you want us to feel for you when it appears that you and him both are going back and forth with other people in your lives? It just so happened the woman Gerard chose to be with, he's still with several years later. And Olivia has, I don't know, she switched partners several times throughout the time her and Gerard haven't been together. So, Olivia is definitely somebody who she's very jealous hearted. Her spirit is very dark, in my opinion. Now, if she wants to laugh at people who she's had beef with in the past, she can definitely do that. She has more than a right to do whatever she wants to do. But don't make it like, because people go through things, it's their karma, because everybody go through stuff. Like, everybody goes through things in life, regardless if they never talk about somebody or if they always talk about somebody. The reality is life is not perfect. We are going to go to some type of adversity throughout life. The hope is when you go through it peacefully or strong, and then you can look at it on the other end, be like, man, look what I went through and look where I'm at today. But Olivia is very immature, and when you're immature, you don't know how to process things, right? And Olivia, she, although she says people don't like her on the internet and she does not care, she definitely cares, because the fact that she constantly mentions how people don't like her on the internet, it definitely feels like it bothers her that people don't embrace Olivia when she goes through things like the other women. For example, no matter what Chrissy go through on this internet, and no matter what people talk about, Chrissy has a village of people that backs her every time. They don't care. They don't care that Chrissy got on this internet and said she bought a house, and clearly she didn't. They don't care anything about that, because they was just like, okay, girl, you told a little fib. Oh, it's okay, Chrissy. They'll pat her on the head and keep her going. Okay. Jasmine can get on here and lie about the sky is green, and clearly when everybody looks outside, the sky is blue. And Jasmine can come back and say, oh, I'm sorry, I had on the wrong eyeglasses. The eyeglasses that I have on makes it look like the sky is green, but it's actually blue. And then everybody would be like, oh, Jasmine, it's okay. People do have poor eyesight. It's okay, Jasmine. And her village just rallies around her and moves on. But Olivia, she doesn't have the same support, in my opinion. Now, she has a sprinkle, one or two people, maybe five people that always, oh, Olivia, you're so strong. You're such a good mom. Blah. She'll have one or two every now and then. But for the most part, when she slips up, oh, honey, the internet comes for her. And I really feel like the reason why that happens is because Olivia's not a nice person. She's just not. Think about it, y'all. Let's go all the way back. Let's go back to when Olivia numerous times has mocked Chrissy for being a mom of 9 children of multiple different daddies. Okay. Olivia thought that was so hilarious. She loved to pick her for that. She also loved to mock Chrissy for having to move constantly. And then just years after that, Olivia went through the same thing. Olivia now is a mother of 5 kids by multiple different men. And then she too has moved a lot in one year, So Olivia, the things that she has mocked other people for, it actually came back to her, which yes, you would call that karma. And Olivia talks about she talks, she loves to harp on one thing about a person when there's several. Here's my thing. If I was a woman who got my kids taken away from me by the father, no matter, unless it was a case of mistaken identity, which it's not. Me personally, it's like, Olivia, girl, you need to be quiet, ma'am. Like, you got your whole family snatched from you, the man and the children. Like, girl, be quiet at this point. Just hush, Olivia. But she doesn't like the fact that when she went through all that, we weren't riling around her and wiping her tears for her. But that's because the way she went through it, like, she went through it very, in my opinion, very childlike. It was very childish. You learned nothing from what Olivia went through. You just learned that she's a big kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just learned that from her. I don't know. Let me see. Janae says she fumbled her whole damn life. All of the self-sabotaging she's done over the last 5 years. She should be studied. Literally, everything she said about them came back tenfold to her. Literally everything. Y'all remember when she was beefing with Life of Kiera? Y'all remember that? Oh, that was a while back. Okay, that was after the Chrissy debacle. When she was beefing with Chrissy. She beefed with Life of Kiera. That's how we met Niecy. Niecy and Olivia basically did a reaction video standing in Niecy's house when Niecy lived. She had a double wide, and Niecy lived in the double wide, and Olivia used Niecy to taunt Life of Kiera. And, and then it turned around and happened to her. Olivia started dating a guy named Zolo, who we now know she has her 4th child with. And that man got on the internet and embarrassed Olivia in a way I don't think I've ever really seen somebody embarrass somebody. And the fact that she kept taking him back every time he would get on here and call all kind of names and put all her business out there. I mean, this man even conspired with her ex-husband to help get her kids taken away from her. It's just like, wow, Olivia, like, but again, the way that she has perceived what other women on this internet has went through, then she turned around and go through it 10 times worse. Okay. Like, really, at this point, I just really feel like she needs to hush. That's just my opinion. That's why there's nothing she can go through. And I don't care how tragic that I won't laugh at it. And you know what? That's in a personal opinion. Me personally, I never laughed at anything she went through. I just mainly just shook my head, because I was more disappointed in the way she handled the situation on the internet versus anything else. But it is what it is. She burned all her bridges. Olivia used to have a lot of real supporters, but after years of crashing out on the internet, folks got tired. It's the fact that she still doesn't see she's the problem. Yeah, she never realizes it's the problem. And then she makes, like, because she can get a man to smile at her and wink at her every now and then, she feels like, I'm that bitch. Y'all remember Olivia used to love to tell us that she's that bitch. If y'all notice, she doesn't say that anymore. She doesn't say that anymore. And she would literally say that every other 2 words. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. You guys are so jealous. My long hair and my light skin. Blah, 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 blah. She doesn't preach those sermons anymore about how wonderful she feels like she is. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into Olivia's video. Alexa said, I just started watching recently, but why does a part of me feel sorry for her? This is someone that clearly has a lot of trauma. I mean, Alexa, I mean, you can feel sorry for a girl. I mean, your feelings are yours. You possess them, you own them. I don't care that much. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound harsh. I just don't care that much to feel sorry for any of them, you know? They choose to live their life on the internet. They choose to tell us certain facets of their life. And, you know, you got to be honest with yourself. These girls don't care nothing about what they say and what they have shown and what they've done. Because if they did, we wouldn't know half that we know about them. Okay. We wouldn't even know, I don't know, half of what we know. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into this live. And then we're gonna get over there to Daddy Meisha or Key and Daddy Meisha. Because I got a couple things to say about that situation. Again, I get that, you know, Key is, you guys will see she's very choked up about the information she just found out about Daddy Meisha and how Daddy Meisha has allegedly betrayed her. But this has been going on with Meisha and Key for quite some time. And I'm sorry, I just really feel like I don't understand why Key is, I don't know, shocked. I don't understand why she's shocked. Let's get into it.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Francis. Hi, Frenchie. Because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be hella fucking petty. So make sure everyone is screen recording. Make sure y'all get this. Because y'all love to...
Hold on, you guys.
Y'all love some bullshit. People love the bullshit. So I'm going to give it to them. And I don't know. Maybe this is something that I have to work on. It probably is. It probably is. It probably is. Look how cute this packaging is. Oh my God. This packaging is so cute. Petty on a Sunday. Girl, it's just, you know, look, I feel, this is how I feel. This is how I feel, you guys. Let me be real with you guys, okay? I feel like I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I pretty much get the brand deals that I want. You know, I am evolving. I'm growing. I'm changing. You know, it's all good and dandy and good. But, like, I still have a lot of, like, bitches played with me when I was at my lowest. So now watching every single one of these bitches get their fucking karma is hilarious to me. It's so funny. Like, literally, I'm literally laughing out loud at these.
I'm curious, who played with Olivia? Girl, you got on this internet and tried to lie about a lot of the stuff that you had going on, and it turned out to be, you know, you got busted out in your lie. It's just that simple. You know, this is the same woman when AJ was born, when she called herself introducing AJ to the internet, she showed us a baby doll instead of a human. Let that sink in.
Stupid bitches. And not because I give a fuck, because I don't care. People really think I care. Okay, I think people were saying I was jealous of a bitch with 10 kids, and I was jealous of a bitch with a husband who keeps cheating on her. Just because I mention stuff, just because I say things like everybody else says things on this internet, that doesn't mean I'm jealous. It means that I can speak about whoever I want whenever I want. That doesn't mean I'm worried about you. That doesn't mean I'm checking for you. I'm not checking for none of you loser ass bitches. Okay? And I'm not talking to my supporters. I'm talking to the loser ass bitches. Whoever this resonates with, bitch, I'm talking about you. Okay? But
here's my problem. She always says that she's not checking for the loser ass bitchs. However, she clocks all their tea. Every time one of these ladies that she has been associated with throughout the years has something going on, she figures out a way to insert it in any type of conversation she's having. If you're not clocking these women, if you're not paying attention to these women, how do you know what's going on in their lives?
And I don't really care. I don't kiss ass. I don't care who doesn't like me. I don't care because I've been through the most, and bitches laughed at me. And each one of those bitches, one became homeless. The other one had to move into like a piece of shit. Like, it's like everybody is getting theirs. And it's like, haha, you stupid bitch. You really thought you could play with me. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. But that's the beauty of healing. You know, it's the beauty.
I'm curious, why does Olivia feel like she's doing so much better, or she's doing somewhat better than the women that she claims have laughed at her? When, girl, you came on this internet and talked about your neighbor that lives upstairs with you and said your house is got roaches. I don't think I've ever heard other than Jasmine's ass. The other ladies talk about they have roaches. Okay, she says she's getting brand deals. What has it delivered you from this apartment living? Like, sis, I wouldn't be bragging on brand deals unless it shows in the way that you're living. Like Peyton Marie Charles, and y'all know I mentioned her because I like to watch her. You can tell that the brand deals that she receives is changing her life. The brand deals that she's receiving, girl, you won't even take that money if you're receiving money and pay your delinquent child support. I'm like, what is she talking about? It don't make sense to me. Very delusional.
Of doing the work. I don't really give a fuck. I just think it's funny. You dusty bitches on this internet. I swear to God. And I know I have a lot more, like, I guess I have a lot more healing to do, you know, as far as like the forgiving people. Fuck these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all these bitches on this internet. I swear to God. Anyway, I just want to say that because it's so funny. It's been happening for months now. The other bitch was evicted. Girl, bye. You bitches are bums. Bums. The only reason I ever went through anything is because I had a motherfucking bitch ass motherfucking ex-husband who was trying to hurt me. That's the only reason I went through anything that I went through. You bitches don't go through that type of shit. You still are fucking bums. You still can't get shit done. You still get evicted. You still can't. Ugh, bitches are broke. Bitches are bums.
Who is she calling broke? Like, money is just oozing out of her pores. Like, ma'am, if you got a Texas EBT card in your wallet, Olivia, sis, you're broke too. No, really. If you have a Medicaid card in your wallet, sis, yeah, it's screaming you need government assistance. If you're needing assistance from the government to live and take care of your children, this is the same woman just 2 months ago. If it was even two, it's at least a month and a half ago, was on this internet crying because she thought she was getting ready to go to jail because she hadn't paid her child support. But yet you're calling people broke? I mean, Olivia's been evicted too. Like, everything she's talking about, I guess what she's trying to say is, oh, you guys laughed at me and now you all can tell these stories too. Yes, sis, but you haven't been delivered from the I'm wealthy. Like, you're not in the I'm wealthy category. I mean, let's be honest, sis. If YouTube took your monetization really this time and never gave it back, girl, you'll be like Nika's life over there and really have to DoorDash in real life. More than, I don't know, a couple of days. One thing I could say, Ming, Chrissy, they haven't came on here and told the world that they're door dashing because they got to pay their back child support. Olivia, be quiet.
I hate this sector, you guys. These are like the broke, dusty bum, like bitches who settle for anything, bitches who get cheated on left and right because they just want a man by their side. And like all these bitches rooting them on because they're also desperate ass, pick me ass bitches. It's like, ew. Ugh. This is not for me. this is not the place for me anymore. You bitches will forever get cheated on because you bitches are dusty. Let me tell you something, and I told you bitches this a long time ago. When somebody thinks they can cheat on you and they do it once, they're gonna do it again. I'm sorry if you don't like me because I said that and you're still with the person who cheated on you. They're gonna continue to cheat on you, stupid. You think they respect you? No, they don't respect you.
Ali and Anna seemed so perfect. And what people didn't know was she was screaming for help.
Stupid asses. But you know, people stay because they're scared to be by themselves and to actually tough it out on your own.
Let me tell you something. If Olivia had a man that really wanted to commit to her and be with her, somebody would be standing by her side too. Olivia's trying to act like she's holding out for the right one, but yet you keep, I don't know, testing the waters. If you're truly trying to hold out for the right one, there would never be any conversation of a man that you're even contemplating talking to, especially if you know that you're not going to be for real with them. Olivia associates giving up her tail and a man taking her tail is that he's into her. Girl, if you open up your legs, a man will definitely insert. Yeah, that doesn't mean he's into you. That means he just want to sleep with you. That's all that means. You know what? Let's continue. I'm not even going to say that.
So that's why I'm saying, like, a bitch with, and this is, look, like I'm saying, if you take it personally, then take it personally. A bitch with a husband of 20 plus years that cheats on you every 3 to 5 months and you come on YouTube crying about it, that's not a flex, babe. That's not a flex because the nigga's still in the house, babe.
Says the woman who packed up her rent-to-buy house and moved to Texas to get her husband back and soon realized that he wasn't coming back. He was playing with her. And then she started entertaining yet another man. I'm going to tell y'all something. If Gerard would have entertained her, she would have entertained him. The fact that Gerard wouldn't entertain her is the reason why they're not together. It's not because of her. It's because of him. It's because he moved on. Not because she moved on. It's because he moved on. That's why her and Gerard are not together. Not because she wised up. No. Again, she tried to come back. You know, whatever Ming and Uriah got going on over there, in my opinion, I told you guys this the other day. I personally feel like Ming can't say no more about her than Olivia could say about me when it comes to, you know, yeah, Ming and Uriah are holding on in there. But y'all, let's be honest. We don't know the ins and outs, what's going on over there in their relationship. Half the time when these people get on the internet and talk about stuff, y'all got to remember, Ming and Uriah, they do this YouTube thing for real, for real. So some of that stuff be true, and some of it just be a story to get people interested in what they got going on. I don't pay attention to anything what these people say.
And this is for everybody to hear this. Stop looking up to these bitches in these horrible ass fucking marriages, relationships, who are too scared to leave because they don't have the balls to do it on their own. Don't look up to that and be like, well, at least she has a husband. I mean, unless you like to be cheated on, this is a different world we live in today. And bitches.
But my thing is this, Olivia, you can't tell a woman when to go. Just like we couldn't tell you to stay in Florida and keep your rent to buy a house, ain't no telling where you would be right now. But you chose to run behind your ride for whatever those reasons are. We told you not to do it. You did it anyway. So Ming's supposed to listen to you, or other women in the world are supposed to listen to you. Like, at the end of the day, only the woman herself knows when she's fed up. She herself knows when she's fed up. One thing I can say about Uriah, he's over there taking care of that family. Now that he's doing. Now, if he's not committing to their vows, I mean, that's between Ming, Uriah, and their God, okay? But one thing I can't say from what I can see, I can't say that for certain because I'm not in their house. But what they show on the internet, it definitely shows that that man is taking care of his family. Uriah wouldn't even give you that grace, sis. He didn't even feel like you could take care of his kids on your own. Honey, that man felt like you wasn't even responsible enough to take care of your own 3 kids that you claimed that you've had since birth. And you did. You had those kids since birth. And Gerard came right on in and swooped and took them kids. And we haven't seen not one fight. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I could respect Olivia more if she even showed forth some type of effort so we could see it on the internet, since we got to see everything else and we got to hear about everything else that goes on with her. Girl, you didn't show no fight on the internet about trying to get your kids. Because if you were really, really fighting to get them, just like Gerard fought to get them, if she would have fought just as hard as Gerard, she would have had those kids, in my opinion. But you were going through a custody battle and thought it was a good idea to go get pregnant in the middle of a custody battle. And then you end up not even being with the father of that child. Then a year later, you get pregnant with your last child, and here you are not with that dad. And watch, he'll come on the internet and say, oh, I didn't want to be with him because he couldn't give me what I wanted. But you was here with him long enough to put a baby in you. Like, if this man couldn't give you what you wanted, he didn't show you that before he got you pregnant? Oh, so after he got you pregnant, then he showed you that he couldn't give you what you wanted. Olivia, hush.
Accept anything. It's like, have some damn pride about yourself. Have some love for yourself. You don't have to accept cheating. Y'all are so desperate. It's the ugh. Anyway. But anyway, yeah, this is for entertainment purposes only, of course.
EJ, that is so true. Ming and Uriah have been together since they were teenagers. You're right, EJ. EJ says Ming got with him when they were teens. It was inevitable that they would have issues on and off. That's what happens in a marriage. But one thing about it, they have withered the storm. That's what happened. The vows that you take, honey, trust and believe, says, through death do we part, for sickness and in health. Like, we're going to take the good with the bad. And not saying that you go into a marriage foreseeing issues, but the reality is every marriage has issues because there's no perfect person. So there's not going to be a perfect marriage. And even for Olivia, even with all that her and Gerard went through, the cheating on her part, the cheating on his part, and then you still married the guy, and not even 90 days after the marriage, you were in Houston laying up in the bed with yet another man, while Gerard was at the house watching the kids. Olivia, hush.
Definitely. That's definitely not a flex. Girl, well, you would think amongst all these pick-me-ass bitches, it's the biggest flex, okay? It is the biggest flex out there known to men. Girl, I got a husband. Bitch. Let me shut up before they call me jealous. I'm so jealous. That shit is pathetic. It's pathetic as fuck. Anyway.
I don't think she's jealous, but Olivia wants somebody to help her through life. She definitely desires somebody to help her, but she leads with her ussy. That's her, in my opinion, Olivia leads with her ussy. So with you leading with your ussy, yeah, you're never going to get what you need to get out of a man because, coming off, because she has, Olivia herself has said to us in videos or live streams, let me say that she'll sleep with a man on the first night. She don't care because she's trying to act like she's so detached and she's just, she's not in it for a relationship. She's just in it to get what she wants. Well, sis, that means you'll never get anything. Because in my opinion, that's called settling. Hey, Lucinda.
It's a bitch, ain't it, bro? That's why you be a good person. That's why you don't laugh at other people, because you never know when your motherfucking shit piles right around the corner, and then you're gonna be on YouTube crying because a motherfucker done cheated on you, or you done got evicted, or you said you bought a house and you really didn't buy a house, so now you in the 15,000th house this year, or you living out the car, or yeah, it's just too much. It's just too much. But I did have a good kiki. I seriously did. It was funny. Where did I just put my tweezers?
Olivia's a mess.
Exactly. And that's what I preach.
Olivia is
got used to the feeling of rejection because my writing just wasn't up to par. Then I found Grammarly, an AI writing partner that helps professionals.
That's what I preach over here. I took me a long time to leave. I was, and it backfired. It blew up in my face because I knew better. I knew better and I didn't do better. So I feel like I had to pay for the shit that I had done. And that's okay. Like, that's fine. I got my karma. Now all you stupid bitches are getting yours. And
she is so juvenile. Olivia, the only reason why you moved on because you were forced to. Because you realized that this man didn't want you. He didn't want you frontwards or backwards. That's why you got this so-called strength to move on. You were forced to. He didn't want you anymore. You didn't move on because you just realized you were better. You moved on because that man basically showed you in your face he didn't want you.
it's funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. But, and usually I'm not one to laugh and point, but bitch off the block. And it's like, ha ha, stupid ass. Keep your mouth shut. Shut up when it comes to other people. Mind your business. I got here late. Oh, girl, we're just talking about stupid ass dusty bitches. Nothing new.
And my thing is, if everybody is so dusty, then why do you keep talking about them? If you're so better or you're so far removed, why do you keep talking about the same thing? Like, she claims she hates this sector, but she resonates in this sector. She doesn't talk about anything other than what's going on in this sector. No,
No.
Don't tell her anything. She don't need to be careful.
Look, I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I don't get on here. I'm not doing all that. Okay.
And yet she mocks the Bible. Olivia hasn't picked this, probably the first time she's picked that Bible up since she got it. Well, no, this is the second time. When she showed us the Bible, when she was in that live stream a week or so ago, this is probably the second time she's picked up that Bible. Girl, one thing I know, you better stop playing with God, honey. Okay? Because the whooping he would put on your ass. Oh, honey, the internet can't even help you with that. Okay? You better stop playing with God and mocking him. But see, when you evil, that doesn't resonate with you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I see she babysitting. So Olivia got the kids over there. It was just like another minute left in the video. Why you should be, I don't know, entertaining your children, she entertains the internet. Like I said, Olivia is by far one of the strangest creatures I have seen on this internet. And I've seen a lot, but she definitely is in the top 10. Okay. Definitely in the top 10. Yeah, catch her just wicked. She really needs to stop playing with God and mocking God. True enough, we all are a work in progress. But Olivia, she feels like, I don't know, she almost feels like she's invincible and nothing will ever happen to her. She talks about the karma other people getting, but yet karma keeps hitting her in her face. She doesn't like this sector, but yet she always has something to talk about what's going on in here. And then most of the women who have discussed what Olivia has going on is because she has taunted them. So obviously they wouldn't do anything but taunt you right back. That's obvious, People just didn't randomly. So let me explain something to you guys. Like when her and Strong Mommy Chrissy was into it a few years ago. Strong Mommy Chrissy didn't come for Olivia. Olivia came for her. And she did that to grow her channel. Damn near everybody, even just recently as a couple months ago, when she caught herself beefing with Jasmine and caught herself telling Jasmine's deep, dark secrets involving her daughters. Olivia did all of that for the attention to grow her channel. That's why nothing good ever happened to Olivia, because she's too vindictive. She's manipulative. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I don't really care about Jasmine getting manipulated by Olivia, but we all warned Jasmine. We told Jasmine, Olivia is not a friend to you, girl. And it's the fact that Jasmine got on this internet and cussed us out and told us we didn't know what we were talking about and we were haters. And then look what Olivia ended up doing. Even Ming and Chrissy, who were much closer to her than we, obviously the internet is, they even told her, girl, you better get that girl your ass to kiss. Jasmine didn't want to do that because, she cherished her YouTube friends so much. And what's the girl name? Tiara NTV told Jasmine about 4 years ago, you're going to see who your true friends really are. And it all ended up coming true fold. Tiara NTV said in the live show when she was pregnant with her last child, the baby she had before the one she just recently had. Tiara told Jasmine, oh, you're going to find out who your true friends are. And that's what ended up happening. Olivia was never a friend to Jasmine. She used Jasmine. Although Olivia had a bigger platform, meaning more subscribers, Jasmine actually had more engagement on her channel. And Olivia peeped that. So she used Jasmine just to have somebody to talk to when it comes to this YouTube thing so they can gossip about YouTube. But the smart thing Olivia did that Jasmine didn't do, Olivia didn't tell all her business to Jasmine. She told her a little bit. But she mainly told Jasmine what was already being said on the internet. Jasmine was the dummy spilling her guts to Olivia because she really thought Olivia was a friend. And we've all seen from the girl who got her Louis Vuitton purse snatched to Jasmine. We all seen Olivia's not even a friend to herself. Y'all, if you really think about it, she's not even a friend to her own children. As many times as Olivia has came on this internet and told us things that her kids have told her, and being intimate with her mom and telling them how they're feeling, Olivia has came to the internet and shared things that her children has said to her in private. Like she's not even a friend to her own damn children. Girl, Olivia, hush. Black and Bougie said, I remember Robin and Christian shared a full-size bed and she wasn't even embarrassed. She's always been tacky and broke. Ryan never had a bed till a subscriber bought it. That is so true. And when the subscriber bought Ryan the bed, she was too big for it. Olivia probably don't even know where that bed is to this day. Okay. And yes, just like Chrissy lied about buying a house, Olivia, you did too. Sis, did you forget that video? Just like Chrissy lied about buying a house, so did you, sis. Yeah, that's damn near your YouTube twin, okay? The only difference between Olivia and Chrissy Chrissy definitely has more move-ins and move-outs than Olivia do, but Olivia's not too far behind. Olivia has moved from state to state, so has Chrissy. Chrissy got 9, and sis, you're right behind her with 5. You got 5, she got 9. 4 kids. It's the fact that she keeps taunting Chrissy that she has 9 kids. It's like, newsflash, Olivia, we already know that. How are you still trying to mock that girl for having 9 children when her intro to her channel shows all 9 of her kids? Like, it's the fact that you keep trying to taunt Chrissy for being a mother of 9 by multiple men, and you're a mother of 5 by multiple men. Just like Chrissy ain't with none of her baby daddies, girl, neither are you. Like, what's the difference other than 4 kids? Okay, let's move on. So let's get into Key, y'all. So Daddy Meisha has broke Key's heart, y'all. So Key went live today to say that her 10-year-old son, Sonny, found Meisha's TikTok, where Meisha is posed up on her TikTok with another woman. And Key says she was devastated because she found this out on her 13-year-old son's birthday. So let's get into it.
I'll get your brother inside.
Yes, she is, LaToya. Oh, my God, that girl is annoying.
I feel so stupid right now. I feel so stupid right now. I feel so no. And if you're gonna come on my live being negative, I don't want to hear it. Like, I just don't. Like, it ain't even that type of live to freaking be negative. First,
Key, before you start talking, sis, we understand your pain, okay? We get it, okay? We get it. But Key, can we remind you of something? About, I don't know, was it 2 years ago, y'all? 2, maybe 3 years ago? You were pregnant with your youngest child. And you came on this internet to let us know that Daddy Meisha, your wife, stole your money out your Cash App. It was several thousands of dollars. Okay? And Meisha was with a woman then that she was working with at the job. She was creeping with some woman she was working with at the job. At the end of the day, Meisha and Key have been married, I guess, for 10 years from what Key states. And throughout that time, Meisha has showed Key who she is. It's Key who don't believe her. For some odd reason, Meisha knows how to manipulate Key. And here's the thing. Apparently, they're not even together. But she comes and stays with Key on the weekend, and she stays in the Bay Area during the week because she just graduated from some apprenticeship. And so, I mean, Key, not trying to be funny, but what do you think she's doing during the week? She plays with Key because Key allows Meisha to play with her. When Meisha was pregnant with that last child, excuse me, not Meisha, when Key was pregnant with her last child, she had that baby in the hospital by herself because Meisha was with the other woman. It's like at this point, like Key, if you're not going to accept Meisha for who she is, we don't want to hear you crying about it. Because that woman has showed you time and time again who the hell she is. She doesn't, if she cared anything, let me tell y'all something. She knows Key is on social media. She knows Key has a big following on TikTok. if Meisha cared anything about Key seeing somebody she could, be with, you think she would be posting it on a TikTok? If she cared anything about saving your feelings, but yes, she gets on the internet and cry for Meisha because she wants Daddy Meisha to see how upset she is. And if Daddy Meisha really cared about how upset you were or are, she wouldn't have posted this significant other on TikTok.
Oh, it's my son's birthday. My son turned 13 today. I'm getting ready for his birthday party with all of his friends. I woke up, I made breakfast, I decorated my whole living room. I've been
I didn't know she
arguing
was
with
back with her
Meisha
baby
for
daddy.
a
I haven't
whole
watched
week.
Key in a couple of months.
I haven't. I don't talk about me and Meisha's situation on social media. I don't, because nothing is, I just try to keep my personal situations to myself. Unless it's my family or my children or me. I try to keep my love and relationship stuff to myself and off the social media.
Look, y'all, I know she's hurt and I understand her pain, feeling betrayed by somebody you love. But I'm just going to say this again. Meisha showed her who she was. It's Key who didn't believe it.
It's my son's birthday. Meisha has been trying to come back home saying, let's get a house. Let's rekindle our relationship, our marriage, all of these things. And I've been feeding into it. I've been like, okay, let's try. Okay. And let's do it. Let's give it a try. Let's try.
No, she's not back with Daddy Meisha. She said they've been talking about getting back together.
Let's try, like, okay, time has passed, we've grown, we've matured, let's give it a try. Okay, so we've been looking for houses to move in together, to get a bigger house, for the kids and for us. And she just graduated from apprenticeship from the Bay Area, and that took her away, that took her to be in the Bay Area a lot. And like on the weekends, she'll come home and come here with me and the kids. And then like during the week, she'll go back to the Bay Area for the class. It's an apprenticeship. It's like a training, right?
Girl, Janae.
Well, that woman intuition, right? I kept getting these like feelings of like Meisha was dealing with somebody else out there. So I'm like, we're back together. Hold on. And it's just the babies in the backyard. I'm in the garage because I'm not doing this in front of my kids. And I'm only human. Like, I'm just a fucking girl. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only fucking human.
Baby, it's the crying on the
Full
internet
coverage for just
for me.
$39 a month.
I was like,
Seems too good
girl,
to be
what
true.
is going on with you, damn?
Isn't. If you haven't checked,
Meisha stayed making Key look like a fool. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When Meisha stole Key's money, y'all remember she had us all on the internet helping her look for her stolen Cash App money. It was right in the middle of her being on maternity leave. She was in the process of having to move. The kids couldn't have a Christmas. The internet bought her kids Christmas. All of this went on. That would have been, you know what? Cheating. I mean, it depends on your tolerance level. But stealing my money? No, you're not going to steal my money. And I'm going to give you a second chance. And Meisha didn't take, I don't know, $10, $20. She took a couple of $1,000. Yeah, we wouldn't have bounced back from you stealing my money and I'm out of work. I'm on maternity leave. Yeah, you wouldn't have stole my money from me and call yourself, getting on the phone or getting in my bed again. Absolutely not. But again, this is what Key, she settled for that, and that's what she's dealing with.
So boom,
Miss
I'm
Vita,
like,
don't play with my money. Especially, and I just had a baby.
stupid, just dumb, just fucking dumb, just stupid. That's all it is. It's just dumb. Believing somebody that's already crushed me, that's already broken me to pieces before, believing that they're telling me the truth, believing that they're not lying to me, believing that they're not deceiving me. How stupid, how conniving, how gullible was I to even think that that could have been the truth, that she was telling me the truth.
And then you posting the chick on your social media. So apparently, Meisha don't care nothing about your feelings, Key. Because if she cared anything about your feelings, she wouldn't be posting her and some other chick laid up on her TikTok. And then Key didn't find it. Her son Sonny found it, and Sonny sent it to her. Now, me personally, Sonny needs to stay in his place. He's a child. You let your mama handle that. It's Sonny, her 10-year-old, sending her that Meisha creeping in the next room.
It doesn't even matter. It does matter because my feelings matter, but it's like, damn, be an adult. Be an adult. Tell me the truth. And I'm asking you, we've already went through this. We've like, you're Meisha's 37. Like, why can't you just tell me the truth? So that we can depart on good, on a good terms, not ugly terms, not on lying, not deceit. Why does it always have to be ugly?
Right. It always have to be ugly, Key, because you keep taking Meisha back. Meisha shouldn't have to tell you anything new because everything she's doing to you is old, meaning she's done it before. She's cheated on you, she stole from you, and whatever else she's done that you didn't even tell the internet. So why does Meisha have to keep telling you who she is when she's told you several times? You're the one who won't believe her. Yeah, 10 years is a long time to be with somebody. But 10 years is even longer to be with somebody who don't benefit you, Key. Like Key, come on now, baby. Now you was advocating for your brother Aaron. Advocate for yourself now.
Why can't people grow and mature and take accountability and be open and honest? Why does it always have to be conniving and evil?
Yeah, the girl that Meisha is messing
I just tried to give her another chance, and now look how stupid I look right now. I'm sitting in the garage crying, and it's my son's 13th birthday. Yeah. No, baby, it's way too early. Love you too. I've been asking her, just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Just be honest with me. Just be open. So we end up after she graduated the apprenticeship, we end up like just going our separate ways because I felt in my spirit, my woman intuition was telling me she was lying. My woman intuition was telling me that she had a situation going on in the Bay Area, that she wasn't, because and her apprenticeship was in the Bay Area, that something was going on, right? And so I said, I gotta walk away. Like, I don't believe you. Something is telling me, and I have to go with my gut feeling. I have to go with my gut feeling. I have to. So she was like, fine, I'm not doing anything. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. If you want to, walk away, that's fine. So we did. A couple, like 3 weeks passed, and she withered her way back and was like, no, I love you. I want my family. I want my family. I want my family back. I want to get a house. I want this. I want to be with you guys. I want to raise the kids together. I don't want to be apart. So here goes my dumb self. Like, okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, you're not dealing with anybody, right? Like, this isn't going to be a repeat, right? This isn't going to be another situation, right? That like we went, this is not going to be that, right? This feels so dumb. And yeah, I'm sharing it with you guys because I share my personal shit with y'all. That's what I do on my platform. I talk to y'all about my shit. That's what I do.
Key, you just told us that you don't share your personal stuff about you and Daddy Meisha, but now you do share your oh, Lord, Key.
So you guys know I'm like going to church and trying to get myself together. So again, a month and a half ago, I'm sitting in church and something comes over me and was like, walk away from her. And I'm like, what? I'm sitting in church and I'm like, what? And I feel it so strong that I break down at church and I'm crying.
Me too,
And I'm
Terrell.
like, oh my gosh. And it's like, if you know God, if you have a relationship or had a relationship and you feel the Holy Spirit, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't deny this, that like something's going on. Like it was like what the preacher was saying, right? Whatever he was preaching about. And then I'm sitting in the pew and I feel this like just come on me, right? So when I leave the church, I call her and I'm just like, Meisha, all you do is lie. Like you just lie to me. That's all you do is lie and sell me a dream and lie and lie and lie. And you give me this false hope and then you renege and this is what you do. You're full of fucking shit. Excuse my language because I
No, what it is, Key, your relationship is very toxic. You and Daddy Meisha should have been ended a long time ago. Like I just stated, when she stole your money, yeah, that should have been it, sis. Like that right there showed you that she could not be trusted. Like there's been at least, this is now the second occasion that I know of that you have came on here and told us about Meisha and yet another chick while you are currently married. Like Key got to learn how to let go. I understand her pain, but Key got to make a decision for her life and those children, because when you go through things, your children go through it too. Because they see you're emotional. Like she's saying, she's in the garage because she doesn't want the kids to know she's, going through what she's going through. But yet she's supposed to be getting ready for her 13-year-old's birthday party. I mean, like, sis, just get your son's birthday party going. You spent all this money. You've done all this. Now, you'll hear her mention in a minute that Daddy Meisha had her youngest son this past weekend. And when the little boy came back, she noticed that there were some pink diapers in the bag. Well, apparently the pink diapers belong to the woman that Meisha is messing around with, child. It's like, sis, you didn't have a clue then when you seen some pink diapers in the diaper bag that Meisha obviously was around another woman with a child and it wasn't you?
try not to cuss. I don't even like to use that in my vocabulary because it's so ugly, but I'm so freaking upset because today's my son's birthday. Like literally my son's 13th birthday today.
She said that.
We're getting ready. I
5
gotta
times.
get in the shower and go pick up his friends. Like really. It hurts. What's hurting me the most right now is my son found it. My son found it. My son. How embarrassing that she comes to our house and we're a family. And I'm telling the kids, oh, we're going to get a house with Meisha and, we're going to be a family again. And I'm telling my kids that. because that she raised for 10 years. And this is different. I've been married to this woman for 10 years. We're still married to this day. So this isn't in a little relationship, a hookup. This is a marriage for a decade. This is somebody that helped raise. My son is 13 years old. And when she met my son, he was 3 and he's 13. This is longevity. This is years.
I mean, Key, I get it. 10 years is a long time to be with one person. But just as well as she has let you down, she's let those kids down too. The fact that your son has to send you screenshots that Daddy Meisha is with yet another woman. I mean, I don't know, sis. That sounds like a clear indication that you may want to reevaluate your situation and stop letting Daddy Meisha fill your head up with pipe dreams that never come true, in my opinion. If Meisha cared about that,
imagine how stupid I feel and look right now. My son, my own son. I'm cooking breakfast for my kids for my son's birthday today. Happy, so happy. My son's 13 and he's having a party, and I'm just like any other mom would just be in good spirits. And you know what my son does? My son sends me a text message. A text message on his iPhone. Oh, my 10-year-old son.
Being able to have something to always protect myself with this Berna allows me to have that peace of mind no matter where we're.
It's the fact that she can't even talk to Daddy Meisha on the phone. It's the fact that you have to come to the internet and talk to Daddy.
A proud mom. It's my son's birthday. And I go, and lo and behold, look what I see.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Daddy Meisha. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is her YouTube. I mean, her TikTok. My son sends me that. My son. And he texts.
Why did you have to show us what her TikTok? Do you want us to go follow Daddy Meisha while she posts more picture of her and the other woman? Like, why do we need to know what her TikTok is?
Is me. He screenshots it and he's like, you know your son follows you on TikTok. You follow your son on TikTok. This is your son. She raised Sonny since he was 9 months old.
Oh, Lord.
My son. Imagine. And he texts me and he says, this looks suspicious. My son had to find that. My son had to see that because you're his parent who's raised him since he was 9 months years old. And he has to send it to his mom. His mom. And I'm not supposed to feel any way, right? I'm just supposed to be like, ooh, whatever. No, you're sitting here selling me a dream. You're sitting here telling me you love me and you want your family. And then 1 minute we're not talking and 1 minute we are. And I'm asking you in all scenarios, hey, whether we're talking, whether we're dealing with each other, whether we're not, hey, if we're co-parenting the kids, whether we're back together or not, we're on and off, whatever the circumstance is, all I ask for is honesty. All I ask for is, hey, be truthful. Keep it real with me. If you're dealing with somebody, let me know. Let me know before you take my 2-year-old son. And this is it. And this is what I'm going to say. And this is where I'm done. Last weekend, she had my son all weekend, right? Don't do shit. A woman. I can handle it. I'm a big girl. I know what her sister's house smells like.
Wait, what? You know what? Wait, hold on. You know what Daddy Misha's sister's house smells like? What does her house smell like? Sis, hey Pearl. Sis, actually, Daddy Misha's sister's house or anybody else's house shouldn't have a smell to it. What are you talking about? Not you know what the house smell like.
I smell like not her sister's house. And I'm like, okay. I go in the bottom of the diaper bag and there's pink pull-ups. This is last weekend. This is last weekend. I'm like, pink pull-ups. Why is there pink? And they're big. They're too big for my son. I'm like, why would Meisha buy these big ass pink pull-ups? And right then and there, I'm like, oh, so I'm not dumb. I'm not new to this. I've been in relationships. I have 4 kids. Come on now. As soon as I seen the pink pull-ups, I knew. Right then and there, I'm like, oh, you had my son around another female.
Key, ma'am, I'm going to say this to you. That wasn't a mistake. Those diapers or pull-ups were put in the bag intentionally, either by Daddy Meisha or Daddy Meisha's boo thing. Okay? You said they were too big. It's that the fact that y'all got 3 and 4-year-olds and nobody is potty trained. Now you saying your baby's not potty trained? Your baby got to be at least 3. Jasmine baby ain't potty trained. AJ's not. But y'all stay on the internet. Anyway, that's their problem. I ain't got to buy the diapers or the pull-ups. Key, that was they was trying to put you up on game. Okay, either Daddy Meisha intentionally put those pink pull-ups in there to piss you off because Daddy Meisha likes for you to chase her, or the boo thing over there did it intentionally. Okay, so that right there should have told you that Daddy Meisha, unfortunately for you, don't give a damn about you.
So my son isn't even here. So they just left. And my son is the one that told me, and this is what I mean. Like, y'all be in a live, just be being disrespectful. Like, go be disrespectful somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, on my channel, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna share the ups and the downs. I'm gonna show when it's good, bad, and ugly.
I don't think people were being disrespectful. I think they were saying things, and Key knew that it was the truth, but she didn't want to hear the truth. People were trying to figure out, why is your 10-year-old on TikTok? You see what I'm saying? Because how did he find Meisha's channel or TikTok follow, and she got 7 people following her? Clearly, it wasn't recommended to him. So how did he find it? She has 7 followers.
If you're new to my channel and you don't know that, well, you just find out, because that's what I do. I'm not just going to come on this camera and everything's perfect, sunshine and rainbows. I'm going to show you when it gets real ugly. And I'm going to show you, because it's keeping up with the Kennedys, which is me and my kids. So what we go through. Right. And I get it. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but this is my truth.
Exactly.
I don't know who this is. You got to go. I don't want to hear none of that. Period, point blank.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough of Key. I'm sorry. Key, I get it, sis, but you keep wanting to say how much Daddy Meisha means to your children. and how Daddy Meisha raised your kids and this, that, and the other. But if Daddy Meisha cared anything about the kids, he would treat them. Not he, although I'm saying Daddy. Meisha is a woman. Daddy Meisha would treat you better if he cared anything about those children. Okay? It's you giving the baby to Daddy Meisha. And then Daddy Meisha got the baby with another woman. I'm thinking, girl, Daddy Meisha would have got beat up. Daddy Meisha is a woman. She would have got her ass beat about flouncing my baby around some other woman that you shacking up with. Childless. Okay? Woo, y'all, these mommies, honey, they be going through it. Okay, my mama always said, don't let a man tell you he doesn't want you more than once. Now I don't know the equivalent of that to a woman. Do you add or multiply? Right, SJ? I mean, it goes the same. Don't let a person tell you more than once that they don't want you. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you, TMI, because I have a headache. I never want to hear Daddy Meisha again. Girl, but that's what she told us. She said the kids called Meisha Daddy Meisha. I said, not Daddy Meisha. Child, why they just can't call her Meisha? Oh, Lord. Oh, honey, that's my time. So we left off with Key and her dilemma over there on her son's 13th birthday. She has found out that her wife is creeping in the next room. And Livia is having a, I don't know, party in her panties that other women are going through adversity as she has as well too. Child, at this point, I don't even know what to say anymore. We just do reactions over here, honey. Y'all can always leave these videos, these live streams with your own damn conclusion to the commentary that we have covered. South and Soul said, ain't nowhere I'm getting on social media crying over a nickel or a bush. At this point, I would rather listen to Sky lie about being evicted. South Soul said, I can't take it, honey. Here's the thing, though. Key stay crying over Daddy Meisha on this internet. While she talking about she don't get on here and tell us her personal business between her and her wife, Daddy Meisha, that's a lie. She stay on this internet giving us situations that Meisha has once again let her down. Key got to choose her. Daddy Meisha is choosing herself, so Key got to do the same. At the end of the day, girl, you need to go get your get back on Daddy Meisha. I guarantee you they'll take that frown and turn it upside down. Go get your get back at this point. Don't even waste your time crying over Daddy Meisha, because she ain't nowhere crying over you. And so, that's the funny part about it. Meisha probably ain't shed a tear over Key in all these years that they've been together. But Key stay crying over Daddy Meisha. And that's why Daddy Meisha keeps doing her the way she does her. Because Key, it affects Key. And Daddy Meisha likes the reaction that she gets out of Key. Okay? All right, y'all, that's my time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys clock out on your way out the door. We're going to get into some more commentary tomorrow, y'all. A couple of my subscribers sent me some things I want to get your opinion on them. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.